It's 9:20, so it's 4:20 somewhere. If you got one, spark up. Now tonight, this technically isn't a reaction. Uh, I saw this video earlier, stumbled across it, and I thought it was absolutely hilarious, and just had to promote it and share it with y'all. Plus, I feel like it was a couple things I could maybe touch on, talk about a little bit, get some things off my mind. But yeah, so we have Biden's Paradise parody song. Let's get to it.
I tried eating the test they gave me to become a lawyer. I threw up. So I guess this isn't my first time spitting bars. As I sit in the office where I author the law, I take a look at the nation and I say there's nothing wrong. Cause I've been blundering and gaffing so long. Even my son Hunter thinks my mind is gone. But I never sniffed a child who didn't deserve it. You be passing up these cents, that's what's really perverted. If you ever cross my path, you ain't got a prayer. Cause me and my homies gonna be smelling your hair. Printing lots of money, killing pipelines, making sure the nation's locked out till the end of time. Gonna give the country over to Xi Jinping, I get.
Alright. So, first off, the lockdowns. I have a feeling they're coming back. I don't know for certain. But when you look at what's going on around the world, we're usually a couple months behind. So, wouldn't surprise me. And even if they have more of these passports, more places adopt the passports after the FDA approval, you're probably going to start seeing more mandates. And these passports, which, I mean, yeah, there's some people who are gonna be less hesitant as a result of the FDA approval. And then there's others like me who are saying, I don't really care about the FDA approval. Let's be real. The FDA approves, certain amounts of rat shit in your processed foods. And they also approve chemicals that are known to cause cancer to be sprayed on your food. And these are chemicals that are banned in many other countries. Not to mention the former FDA chief or whatever cabinet position that is. He now sits on the board of Pfizer. So you have that corporate revolving door. So am I surprised? Nah. Is it changing my mind? Nah. But as those percentages stayed way down, that's essentially a lockdown. New York, a large percentage of that, New York City, a large percentage of that population vaccinated. And, that's going to put a decrease on business. Not to mention cause even more work shortages. Or people will cave to the coercion and get the jab. I don't know. But, and then there was, hold on, I missed something. I had the hair sniff, and that one was.
Printing lots of money, killing pipelines, making sure the nation's locked out till the end of time. Gonna give the country over.
Oh, yeah. So, up until not last year before, I didn't know about the whole Winnie the Pooh being banned in China until South Park brought that up. And if you haven't seen the episode of South Park Banned in China, I highly recommend you watch it. It is hysterical. And Winnie the Pooh does come out. And it actually, it's crazy because of when it came out, the way it lined up with the stupid 19 coming out, and then they had their pandemic special. They were able to use that previous episode in with to tie in because Randy went to China, so they were able to tie it in to the stupid 19 pandemic. I think it's hilarious that someone called Jinping Winnie the Pooh, so he banned Winnie the Pooh. That's hilarious and scary at the same time. But let's get back to it.
Xi Jinping, I guess that's what I meant when I said no malarkey. Spend too much of our lives living in Biden's paradise. Everything's twice the price, living in Biden's paradise. Till 2025, we're all stuck in Biden's paradise. Spend too much of our lives living in Biden's paradise. Check out the situation. Hyperinflation, print another couple trillion and destroy the whole.
Now that last frame, let's get back to it. Not this one.
Living in Biden's paradise. Check out
this one right here. The empty shelves. Now we saw at the beginning of stupid 19 breakout, everyone freaked out. Toilet paper was gone. Shelves were clear. But we're starting to see this again. I know I have a friend whose brother-in-law, I believe it was, works at a Safeway. And they're running out of stuff. Because their warehouse they said they're having shipment. They said just tell people, we don't know when it'll be in. We're having delivery problems. When in reality, it's shipments problems because their warehouse is almost empty. I know some places it's known as cash and carry, but they're trying to change it to like Restaurant Depot or some shit like that. They're having similar issues where they're out of a lot of stuff and they're blaming it on a COVID outbreak at their warehouse. A COVID outbreak at the warehouse doesn't explain why the warehouse is empty. It would explain why they're, because they've said that their warehouse is empty, but they just say it's because they had an outbreak. Bullshit. If they had an outbreak and a lot of employees, had to stay home, they'd be way the fuck behind, but there would be stuff. The fact that there's nothing there says no, it's not an issue of COVID outbreak at the warehouse or a stupid 19 outbreak at the warehouse. It's shortages. We're seeing this all over the place. Along with the inflation costs. So, that's why for the last, probably 2 months, as I started to see things start to make this increase and see the trajectory of where we've been headed, every week when I get paid and I go grocery shopping, I buy a few things to just stash away in the in the garage. Because right now, food and water are two very valuable things to be investing in. Yeah, the media and the politicians are all saying everything's fine, there's not going to be no crash, no nothing like that. But they said the same in 2008 before the market crash. And like I said, you it's easy to lie about, the stock market because most people don't know about the stock market. However, people can eventually start noticing things like empty warehouses. And then, like I said, then there's the thought of even more lockdowns. It'll get worse before it gets better. So, Um, I am personally not a financial advisor, but I would recommend, you know, food and water is a good investment right now. Cause I don't know how bad it's gonna get. I go by assume the worst, or prepare for the worst, hope for the best. No, what is it? Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Best would be shit just gets expensive for a while, and then shit gets back down to normal. Worst, worst is the dollar just completely falling apart, and if that happens, even cryptos, which I do invest in, that doesn't. It's not. Those won't be worth enough. What are you gonna trade them for? Not enough places take them as currency. Yeah. Um, Even like gold and silver. If the whole financial system comes crashing down, here, overseas, gold and silver would probably be valuable, but here, you know, food and water, food and water.
Situation, hyperinflation, print another couple trillion and destroy the whole nation. And I'm not going down to the border, fool, unless those migrant kids are using their shampoo. I'm a career politician with a senile mind. I can't finish this sentence, I've got blood in my eye. But damn, I'm important. I made a fortune selling you out to China. Yeah, your job's been exported, fool. That ain't nothing but a heartbeat away. And Kamala Harris is counting down the days to 2020.
So before the Democratic primaries even started, on my Facebook, which I haven't been on in over a year, it was a very liberating experience. If you haven't tried getting off Facebook for an extended period of time, although now I kind of got to do the same with Twitter, but I made the prediction that Kamala was going to be the next one. Soon as you noticed that she had pretty much she had Hillary's Rolodex. She had all her, all the numbers to her donors, like her entire staff. You knew she was the next one. Problem was, nobody liked her. She had to drop out before a single vote was cast. And then the establishment realized that the only one who actually had a chance to, because you gotta remember, they had to first defeat Bernie. They knew the only one who had a chance at actually defeating Bernie was gonna be Biden. And that's why they all got out and got all behind Biden. And I wasn't surprised when Kamala was selected VP, because like I said, she was the choice originally. And it has been my belief since that arrangement has happened and since they got elected, that after 2022, the midterms, Biden will be replaced by Kamala. That way she can still run twice. She can finish off his 2 years and run twice. That has always been my belief. So that part, counting down the days, that hit a little bit for me.
23 or 24. Will I make it that long? I don't know. Tell me why are they so blind to see that you know the thing. Spend too much of our lives living.
I'm sorry. That was one of the funniest videos from his campaign trail. Was the everybody knows these truths to be self-evident. We all know that all men and women are created. You know the thing. That shit had me dying. And to be clear, I normally would never, my grandmother, she's going through Alzheimer's, so I would, under any other circumstance, never make fun of a person's mental health. However, you're running for president at the time, and now you are the president. And I'll say whatever the fuck I want about your mental health and the obvious dementia you have. Um, However, I do find it's fucked up that his family allowed them to do this to him. Because, I mean, his family had to know. Like, how do you not realize, oh, yeah, shit, he's starting to slip into dementia? Like, and then you just let them, for what? Like, I don't know. It's a mess. That's why songs like that's why this video was so funny. Like, because the whole world is a mess right now. But something like this will just make you laugh. You know? That's one of the things I love about South Park. They know how to make, you know, the fucked up chaos in the world fucking hilarious. And make you laugh about it. Because laughter is good for the soul. So, I just had to hear this one part again. I couldn't help myself.
You know, so blind to see that, you know the thing. Spend too much of our lives living in Martin's paradise. Everything's twice the price in Martin's paradise. Till 2025, we're all stuck in Martin's paradise. Spend too much of our lives living in Martin's paradise.
Hey folks, thank you so much for watching. This video took myself and my team well over 100 hours to create. And because of the music bed, it's not eligible for any kind of monetization on YouTube. We won't make a penny off of it. So if you want to help us make more cartoons like this, please donate at patreon.com/Freedom Toons and get access to cool behind the scenes stuff. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that... Especially after, you know, the way things have been just the last month or so. Because I unfortunately watch too much news. I can't really help it. Especially when, even without watching the news, like, national, international, you can see some of the fucking random shit. Especially where I live. I live, you know, right outside Portland, Oregon. So, so to be able to get a laugh like this was nice. But yeah, shout out to Coolio for producing a classic track that helped make this video happen. Shout out to Freedom Toons for a hysterical video. With the cartoons, they did some pretty good art right there. Link to the original video will be in the description. And yeah, y'all have a nice night. Stay blazing. Thanks for watching.